Hi everyone, I'm Sharlene and I am the digital marketing and content creator for Cousette Fabrics. I work remotely from Ireland and today I am going to be sharing with you my autumn sewing plans and a few new fabrics that have just come in as well. So I have been trying to recently narrow down what I want to make. I have so many fabrics I want to use. There's so many things I want to sew, so many beautiful new fabrics coming in. I'm finding there's just so much going on. So I like to try and narrow it all down into sort of a mini collection, like a capsule collection. Usually working off different colours so that I know all the outfits are going to work, or all the separate garments are going to work together. It's just how I like to plan. So yeah, and I'm also going to be talking through, we recently did 2 blog posts on the autumn and winter trends that are coming in. So we did one on the colour trends that are going to be big this season, and then the second one was on the sort of more individual trends, like the shapes and styles and prints that are going to be quite big. So there's a few from these trends that I will actually be sewing, so I'm going to talk through some of those as well as we're going. So I'll start with the colours, and I'll put some of the images in from the blog post as well so that you can see, visualise some of the colours that we're talking about and how they're all working together as garments. The biggest colours, so every winter you'll always get, or autumn and winter you'll get, your browns, your dark greys, navies, they're the sort of the standard colours that you're always going to see coming through. But this season there was also burgundy, was a really, really big colour. There's a lot of burgundy everywhere, and we're seeing that now in a lot of the fabrics that are coming in. There's loads of burgundies. We recently revisited our autumn dual trend, which is burgundy and teal, and they work so well together. Then the next one is khaki, which I absolutely love. There's always khaki somewhere in my sewing plans. Then the ones that are maybe a wee bit more of a surprise would be yellow. So yellow has been really big now for at least a year. Started to see it coming through last autumn winter, mixed with teal, and we have a blog post all about that as well, about different colour combinations. I'll link all these blog posts below, but those soft buttery shades of yellow seem to be hanging around at the moment, and there is ways to mix them for a more sort of autumn winter friendly palette. Blues, so there would always be navy blues, and those sort of royal blues would sort of always slip in, but there was a lot of lighter blues this season as well, mixed in with things, and again it mixes really well with all the other colours and then that we're talking about. And then the last one was pink, and I think it's safe to say now at this stage pink just isn't going to go anywhere. There's sort of a more muted pale pink. It's not really sweet, maybe a wee bit more grown up, and then some of the stronger pinks they're always going to be hanging about as well. So yeah, those are the 5 sort of key colour trends that we had in our blog post. We also did a little section at the bottom where you can see how all those different colours actually mix really well together. So the likes of the light yellow, the soft yellow and khaki, it also goes really well with navy. The pink and pale pink and burgundy are lovely together, so you can see how it all really mashes together and works as a sort of whole collection. And then for the trends, so leopard print is big again this season, and my daughter, my 7-year-old daughter, will agree that she loves leopard print at the minute. But yeah, there was leopard print trench coats in quite a few of the big designer collections, blouses, trousers, dresses, everything. It was just everywhere. Shoes. The next one would be probably quite a normal one for autumn winter, and it's the higher neck jumpers, so like roll neck jumpers, and even the likes of shirts and tops all had quite a high neckline, which is great for the winter whenever you just want to be nice and cozy. Then boho is back in a big way, so we mentioned this in the spring trend report as well. The Chloe collection. It's by a new designer, and it just sort of made the whole fashion industry just stop, and everyone was raving about it. Lots of floaty dresses and big sleeves and loads of romantic details, very, very 70s. And I personally am extremely excited about this because it's one of my favourite trends ever. So there's a lot of those boho details coming through, and there's quite a few patterns that you can use. So even if you don't like those softer muted tones that the sort of bigger fashion houses were using, there's a lot of patterns that will let you sort of reinterpret that trend in your own way with like printed viscoses and all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's very exciting. Even there's one image that we had selected for the blog post, and I think it's a Zimmerman blouse, and it's that sort of real floaty boho style with the like higher neck but in a leopard print, and it was lovely. It was really, really nice. So you could see how those two trends sort of combined. Then for trousers, there has been quite a few pattern designers have actually brought out trousers in this shape already. So you can see how all these trends that, you know, maybe start in the runways, they all do slowly filter down to what we as sewists have available to make. Even the likes of the fabric suppliers, they will be influenced by what is happening on the catwalk. So it does all filter down through, and it's nice to see, I think, beforehand what the trends are, what you already have in your wardrobe, and then how you can sort of like build on that and maybe make it more updated, or you might forget that you had a dress or a top, and it sort of just helps you reinvent some of those pieces. So yeah, the barrel leg trousers or horseshoe sort of shape, so it's narrow at the waist and sort of skims the hips, and then the actual leg sort of curves out. And it's going to be one of those Marmite trends. You either love it or you hate it. I quite like it. I think it's a really cool silhouette, and I am making a pair at the minute, so we'll get to them soon. So yeah, I'm really excited to try it and see how they work out. And then the last one is probably a bit of a I'm not sure it's one that a lot of us will be sewing, but it was one that sort of made me reminisce. So there is in fashion the 20-year rule, and every 20 years you will start to see the same trends returning. So with the likes of boho, that was really big 20 years ago. You know, whenever I can remember towards the end of my school days and starting university, it was all just boho. Like, it's the sort of trend that I love, but there was a lot of it in the shops as well. So yeah, that's returned now after those 20 years. The other one is bubble hems and like puffball skirts. So I think this is a really, really fun trend. I think it's an easy one to recreate if you want to. I do remember it has quite a lot of sort of history in the 80s, that sort of fitted top and then the big puffball skirt. I do remember having quite a few skirts and dresses, again at that sort of end of school, start of university stage for me. And yeah, I even for a few family weddings that I went to, I would have made dresses with that puffball style skirt, and I loved it. So yeah, it's a fun one to revisit if you feel like it. I think you can do it in a more subtle way. So the chalk and notch aria top has that elasticated hem, so it sort of pulls it in and gives it that sort of a softer puffball bubble hem sort of a feel, which is a nice way to sort of have a wee nod to the trend without going full on 80s or anything like that. So now that we've had that quick wee run through of the trends, I am going to talk you through this is the initial stages of my autumn winter plans. I had sort of curated this bottom section as my original plans, and then these arrived during the week. They actually just arrived yesterday, and I'm so excited, and they do fit in with what's I've already spoke about here. So the first one, this arrived during the week, and I love it. This is a Viscose, and it's one of my favourite Viscose bases. It's £11 a metre. They're usually £11 or £12 a metre, these ones. Oh, I love this so much. So obviously we have the leopard print trend here, but not in the traditional colours. I love this green background, and I love the black, and then this softer, it's like a peachy beige sort of a shade here, and it's, oh, it is so nice. Oh, I absolutely love it. We have loads of this in stock. There will also be, if you're not a fan of green, there is a cobalt blue version as well, which will probably be added at some point this week, so keep an eye out for that. But it's gorgeous. It has like there's a brand, Scampin' Dude, and they would do a lot of those like leopard prints and on the really bold colours, and that's just what it reminds me of. And oh, I just absolutely love this so much. It's just so cool. So my plans, did I write them down? No, I don't have plans yet. I have a few different ideas sort of floating about. I have 3.5 meters. I do think it'll be a dress, possibly one of my own patterns, my own self-drafted patterns, just like that loose sort of buffet style dress. I have a feeling that's what it's going to be. I think it'll be lovely, and I'll wear it so much. Black boots, black cardigan, biker jacket, my leather jacket. Oh, I love it so much. And yeah, the skirt of that is just a plain skirt, so it's really gonna let the print just do the talking. So yeah, I think I do love the idea of doing a skirt and a top as well, but I think it's going to be a dress, more than likely. And if I do the dress, there is a chance I'll have a little bit left over, and I could make possibly make something for Emily as well, because she would love this. So that is in our new arrivals at the moment, and oh yeah, absolutely love it. So the next one, we have a wee bit of burgundy going on here, and this is from the new Atelier Jupe autumn winter collection. While we're on Atelier Jupe, this is their teddy fleece, teddy checked fleece from last season, and we got it back in stock. It was so popular when they first released it. It sold out so quickly. I can't believe I actually managed to get some of it. I made matching jumpers for me and Emily in this, for my daughter. I have used the Fibre Mood Didi sweater. Atelier Jupe does have two patterns now. There's the Dani jacket and the Julia sweater. The Julia has the like button up placket here at the front and the like sort of half opening, and the Dani is fully open, so like a zip up or button up. There's the two Atelier Jupe patterns do need like a contrasting fabric, plain fabric for the plackets, whereas this, the Didi sweater, it has the zip here at the front, and then I've just got matching ribbing. I think it's the Petrol or Deep Lagoon ribbing for the cuffs and for the hemband. I love this sweatshirt so much. I wear it all the time. It is so cozy and comfortable. Yeah, it's like having a duvet wrapped around you all day. It's amazing. And there is, I checked this morning, there is 5 meters left in this at the minute, and then they had two floral versions as well, and I think there's 1 meter left of the purple and green floral, which is really lovely. 1 meter would be perfect for like for a kid's jacket, kid's jumper, or for like a gilet. Be so nice in it. Be really lovely, nice and cozy for layering over sweatshirts and stuff. So yeah, there is some of this left at the minute, but I would be quick because we've sold quite a bit of it already, and it goes very quickly. So this is the Patchwork Viscose from their new collection, and so as soon as I seen the preview of the collection, I fell in love with this instantly. And then as soon as it came out again and we were getting the delivery in and stuff, it's the first print I picked out, and then I realised that I'd actually picked it out before as well. I just think it is amazing. It is so lovely. I think I have had an Atelier Jupe Viscose before. I was going to say it's the first one I've had. I've had made a blouse in another one. Yeah, the print is just, I mean, look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the colours. So we've got teal and that really bright green. There's a burgundy here, orange, this sort of peachy tone, the blue. It's just so gorgeous, so different, so vibrant. They have made their Tilda shirt dress in it, which looks amazing. It's really, really lovely as a shirt dress. So I am leaning towards that idea at the moment. Yeah, I can really see this working as a shirt dress. It'd be so nice to wear with, again, boots and tights. Yeah, really lovely. What have I wrote down? The other option I have going down the boho trend route is the Trend Patterns Raglan dress, which I've made before. I've made it the normal way with the tie to the back, but I've also hacked it so that the opening and the tie is at the front. I actually made the dress for our first ever open day, which was years ago, and it was in a brown floral viscose, which I absolutely love, but unfortunately the fabric, I was rubbing against the edge of the table that wasn't quite smooth, and it's left a few wee plucks in it. I can wear it with a belt, it covers it mostly, but I don't wear it as much now, which makes me quite sad. I must actually pull it out and see if there's anything else I can do with it. But I love that dress. I love the shape. It's nice loose on its own, or I can wear a belt with it. So that is my other option, which I think would be lovely as well. I love the pattern. I've made it a few times. So yes, shirt dress or raglan dress. Similar, it would be similar to the Wilder, but without the tiers, the way I made it with the opening at the front. Yeah, those colours are just gorgeous. And then this, oh, I was so excited about this. So this is the new grass green shade of Cousette's Denim. So their denim is the softest fabric ever. So soft. It is so, it honestly, it doesn't even feel like denim. It's so beautiful. And this is different to most denims because, so in this, the warp fabrics, or with denim, the warp fabrics, so the warp fibres that run along downways on the fabric would usually be in the colour, and then the back, or the weft threads, which you see mostly on the back, would always be in a white. On this, the warp is in this lovely emerald green, but then the weft, which you see, the twill weave, you'll see the weft threads more on the back and the warp on the front. You can see on the back here, the weft is actually in black, and it gives this amazing, rich, deep shade of green, and it looks so luxurious. It just looks, I mean, the sheen that comes off it for a denim is just stunning. It is really lovely, and all the colours in this are gorgeous. I think we have the white and like a pale blue left. They did have a purple and a pink last year, which sold out so quickly. But they do have that really rich, vibrant, just luxurious feel, and they're so soft. They're really, really lovely. I think they're woven in a mill in Italy. Really, really high quality. And yeah, you can use this both ways. You can either use the more green side or the darker side. I don't know what side I'm going to use yet. Possibly, so I think I'm going to make, depending on how these other ones go, I'm going to be making, I'll take these out here now. So these are the Fibre Mood Gizeh trousers, which are from their latest edition. I need to get these finished this weekend. So they are the barrel leg shaped jeans, and I'm making them in our washed corduroy in brown. So they actually have this really nice, you might not see it here, there's like a panel that runs down the side, which helps give that sort of exaggerated, it's not too big of a horseshoe barrel shape, but it's enough to sort of get that idea. So yeah, I am working on these. I'm going to see what I think about the shape of them, if I like them, and then decide if I'm going to make them in this. I think they'll be really cool. And if I make the trousers, then I will probably use the darker side. I think I would wear this more. And then when you have the darker mixed with, I have so many green tops and blouses, I think that works really, really well together. Whereas with this side, you would need to get the right shade of green to match with it, where I think this, oh, I'm going to wear them so much. I love, just love, love, love the tone of it and the just everything. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful fabric, and it's only just arrived in. So there is still quite a bit of it left. I think it would be amazing as a jumpsuit, like a boiler suit. I would be very, very tempted to get more to make a boiler suit, only that I have some and I don't always wear them that much. The Cousette have used their magnet trousers, which are like have wee pleats at the top, and that's sort of the opposite shape to the barrel. They've got like more volume at the top and then narrow at the bottom, like a carrot shape, whereas the barrel is sort of upside down, so slimmer at the top and then more shape in the legs. But they look lovely made up as the magnet trousers, and I think they have used this darker side. There's two other fabrics that came in this collection as well. There's a floral viscose, which is gorgeous. It's a white background with really vibrant like florals on it, which is nice for this time of year because a lot of the florals start to go very dark, so it's nice to have that lighter fabric. And then the other one is a checked viscose. It's like a slub sort of a viscose. It's nearly got like a linen look to it, but it's a viscose, the drape of viscose. So yeah, really lovely collection, and I'm very excited about using this. I do think I will probably get more. If I don't get more to make a jumpsuit, I might make a jacket in it as well. I do have a green, but it's more that green Cousette gabardine to make a jacket, so maybe the darker side would work for that too. So yeah, that's my new fabrics. And yeah, as I say, I'm making the Gizeh trousers from Fibre in this washed corduroy. And I'm putting together, as I'm making this, we're doing a reel with loads of tips on how to work with corduroy, different wee tips. So then I've already talked through a few of these plans. I think in the last video I had shared this fabric. So this is the Meat Milk Pecan floral shade, and I'm making the Cousette Gizeh shirt. I have it cut out. I just have, so I've block fused my pieces for the collar and cuffs, so I just need to get those bits cut out and then I'm ready to start on that. So I think with the cords it is going to be gorgeous. I'm very excited, and then it's going to work with like my brown trousers and just loads of different things, jeans and all that as well. So can't wait to start on this one. And then so the other fabrics, these are all now slightly older fabrics, all from within the last year, I think, so not too old. But when I started trying to think of what I wanted for my sort of autumn collection, I knew I had these two browns, so I just started pulling fabrics out based on that, and then a few other things just sort of popped out at me as well. So I have, I'll give a bit of this, it's not cut, this viscose, which I got during the summer. It's either called, it's like a scarf print or a patchwork print, I can't remember which one we've called it, but it actually reminds me of playing cards, like the back of a playing card, or the designs that you get on them. I'm not sure if that's why I like it, why it's appealing to me, because it reminds me of childhood and playing card games and things like that. But it has, there's these greens in it, and then we've got the blue and wee bits of darker reds and burgundies here, which it actually matches really well with the brown cords, and obviously it's going to go really well with jeans and all that sort of stuff too. And I have a pair of dark grey crepe trousers as well that I've cut out. I'll grab them in a minute. And the tone of both are just perfect together. I'll be making the billy trousers in them. So I am making an Anthea blouse in this Anna Allen Anthea, but I am adding ruffles down the front and back. So I did a hack on this maybe 2 years ago now, and there is a blog post and a reel, a tutorial, so I'll link them both below. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that with this. I've made it in, it's like an embroidered double gauze, which has like the scalloped edge, which was lovely for the ruffle, but I felt like I wanted to try making it. I've always planned to make it in a viscose and a print, and I had seen someone wearing a blouse recently with lovely ruffles down the front, and it reminded me of it, so I thought I would give it a go with this. I think it's going to be very nice, so I will link that blog post. And then I do think they could work together. And then, and I wonder, let's see. Yeah, if I make the trousers in this, I think it'll work too. We've got those darker greens there. So then next up, I'm going to grab these trousers first. So we might still have a wee bit of this one left, or it's a slightly darker grey shade. This is our dead stock wool crepe from last year. And then this one here is also one of our dead stock wool fabrics from last season. We have just had a massive delivery of wool from the same supplier, all dead stock. At the moment, we haven't got them all online. We're slowly adding them in, mixed in with, you know, the colours and the prints that they match with. There is a lovely black and white checked boucle, sort of similar to this. And then we also have the most luxurious looking navy flannel, wool flannel. And I'm not letting myself buy any more wool fabrics until I have these two, and I have another grey flannel, wool flannel suiting to make another pair of trousers, and I'm not letting myself buy any more until I have at least got these all started. I've had these billy trousers cut for months, probably since the end of winter, so like the start of this year. They've been cut out. I've actually started them. I think I've sewn the back darts, so I need to get these finished, because I know I wear my other billy trousers so much and I will get so much wear out of these. So this is and then I have this, which is going to be a jacket, like a shacket sort of a style. I was looking recently I want to get this bronzy sort of shade for the lining of it. I think Bella Loves Patterns had made a jacket. It's not a pattern that she's released or anything, but she had made it and shared it on stories, and she'd used like a quilted bronzy coloured lining, which I just absolutely fell in love with. The fabric could actually be very similar too. I have a feeling it was this sort of like a check wool. So yeah, this is going to be a jacket, and it's going to go with so much that I already have. Whenever I got it, it matches really well with our striped dead stock cotton. It's like a white and like a brown Breton stripe with that, and then like the grey trousers or the brown trousers, or just loads of things it's going to go so well with. I think if I do get the navy wool flannel, it'll be lovely with that too as a pair of trousers. So yeah, I'm really excited about making this. It's such a lovely fabric, and yeah, it is slightly looser weave, so I think it will need lined. I mean, if you don't line it, it's going to make still quite a nice lighter weight jacket, but I want something cozier. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'll probably use my own pattern for it, the one I made my quilted jacket in during the year. So yeah, can't wait to get these made. Then this one here, pulled this out over the summer too to try and get it made. This is going to be a Fibre Cheryl bodysuit. So it's just our striped rib jersey. We possibly have a few colours left in this. I'm not sure if we have the khaki, but it's just going to be one of those great basic tops to throw on with my wide leg trousers or my jeans. The previous one I made, I really love it. I love the style and I love the shape, so I definitely want to get another one made. I don't think I have this jersey then as well. So this is the Mind the Maker Rosewood jersey. I think I've only a metre. Yeah, so I'll not be making the same thing. I could maybe make it shorter without the bodysuit part. That might actually work. Or it's going to be a t-shirt. But again, it matches in really well with all of these colours. These last few bits here, so this, let's see, these ones, this is all very much our autumn sunset collection, and this one too, which is my favourite colour collection that we've ever done. It's very, very me. So yeah, I'm really excited about all of these. I think this with these dresses would be lovely. With jeans and trousers, it's going to be lovely. It's just, yeah, I'm very excited about this. All these colours. So yes, this is the Mind the Maker organic jersey, and it's in rosewood. It is going to be either t-shirt or long sleeve top. I really like the Soho 7 Skyline tee. I don't have it printed out yet. I do have it, but I don't have it printed, so I might actually get that printed. It is a really great basic. It has different necklines, different sleeves, different length of the body, so it's one of those patterns that is really, really, it would do so much. So yeah, I might actually try that in this one, because I think I don't have a lot of longer sleeve or even like 3/4 sleeve jersey tops. I would say that's one thing I am actually missing, so it'd be nice to have a few slightly longer ones to wear with all my trousers and skirts. And then lastly, so this is one of our Rosella stretch viscose twills. We don't have this one left in stock, but we got loads of similar colours in recently, and it has a really lovely amount of stretch in it for a woven viscose. So this will be a more fitted dress. Either my own close fitting bodice, so the same bodice that we would do in our bodice block workshops. It has that nice close fit, which I think would be lovely in this, and then midi skirt and some sort of a like floaty sleeve, going for the boho trend. Or I think I can smell my washing powder off this. I think that's what it's going to be. There is the Bella Loves Patterns Linda dress, which is, it has that more fitted silhouette, and I've made it, but I do always feel that wee bit sort of self-conscious when I'm wearing it. And I did cut one out in a linen viscose over the summer. I didn't get around to making it, but I actually think in this fabric with that bit of stretch, it would be really, really lovely. Be so comfortable to wear. And she has done, so it does have a shorter sleeve. Bella has done a hack or tutorial on how to make the longer sleeve, so I think that would be lovely actually for winter. So that's another option, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up using my own bodice block. I think with this bit of stretch in it, it's just going to be so comfortable to wear. And yeah, just a wee bit boho as well in this fabric. If we do a nice long floaty sleeve or bishop sleeve. So yeah, I think that's what it'll be. It's going to be my bodice with a long bishop sleeve and a midi length skirt. Yep, I'm excited about that, so I am. So yeah, this is going to be, I mean, honestly, these two together, I know this is a navy background and this here's actually black, but they're going to be so lovely together. I love these colours. And yet we do have loads. I'll link the autumn sunset colour collection in the description, and you'll be able to find all the similar colours to this as well there. So yeah, and then we've also got all the blues, which are one of the trends this year as well. So you can kind of see, without even thinking about it, how all those trends do sort of feed down and through to your plans. And yeah, that's it from me. As I say, we have loads of really lovely new fabrics in, loads of gorgeous wools. If you're planning to make jackets or coats or like goose smart tailor trousers, yeah, I would definitely go over and have a wee look. There's some beautiful fabrics, and we will be doing a blog posting as well. I'll let you know when, about how to work with wool. I think a lot of people worry about it because obviously it's more the care of the fibre than actually working with it. It's a lot of the time it's going to be dry clean only. It can shrink. There's all these horror stories about people actually accidentally putting coats into the washing machine and they come out like doll size and things like that. But once you know how to treat the fibres properly, it is the nicest fabric to work with. I absolutely love it so much. It's just so well behaved when it comes to actually sewing it and working with it. So yeah, we will have a blog post soon with loads of tips and loads of pattern suggestions and different things for sewing with wool. So if you do want to have a go at it, it'll hopefully get you over that sort of, if you do have that initial fear, it might help you get over that. And yeah, that's everything from us at the moment. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. If you have any ideas about any of these fabrics or any questions, please do let us know in the comments. If there's anything you're really excited to sew this season, let us know as well. And I will chat to you all soon. Bye.